Hello, friends of Barbara Campbell. Hello, welcome to Barbara Campbell Beauty Live. And today we have a guest on the show. And I'm so excited. She's from Brooklyn, born in Brooklyn, raised in Brooklyn. You know what I like to say, made in Brooklyn. And you know I'm going to ask her my famous question, what do you love about Brooklyn? But I want to have her introduce herself to you. And we're going to start our interview right now. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy that you took the time to be on the show and talk to us, our viewers, and meet someone from Brooklyn, local artist. Yes. And I want you to tell me your story.
Yes,
first of all, tell me your name.
My name is Phoenixx. A lot of people call me Phoenixx Rocks. It's like the tag name. And I'm a singer-songwriter, live event host, and actress as well.
Oh, you're doing acting. All right. Listen, I want to know something. So, in this whole journey of music and the era that we're in now, as we're moving towards 2020, women 2020, going into this industry, how did you start?
Well, actually, I started as a songwriter. I wanted to be behind the scenes. I had no real interest in being famous or being on the front line. I just really wanted to make music for artists that I thought were dope and artists that I admired and have been listening to most of my life. I just wanted to hear them sing a song that I wrote. And then there was a long journey into music and me just kind of getting tired of the politics of that lifestyle and trying to evolve myself and just deciding to put my own music out.
You hear that? Now, putting out your own music, do you find that to be challenging? What is the process in doing and putting it out there for people to listen?
I think it's like anything else that you put your energy into, that you want something really big to manifest. You're going to have to do a lot of hard work. If you don't want to take shortcuts, if you don't want to compromise your integrity, sometimes things take a little longer. I personally am a female that is not willing to do certain things to get there faster. I want people to respect me and I want people to admire the road I took. And I want to inspire other women to know that they don't have to settle for less or compromise their integrity to get where they want to go. So it's just really a lot of hard work and being willing to invest and bet on yourself and spend money on yourself, which a lot of times is people like to say they want to do, but when it comes to the nitty gritty, we know who's real and we know who's not.
Ow, you heard that? Listen, everybody, I'm going to stop my questions here, okay? Now, this is the real process here, live from an artist in Brooklyn, and I'm always into the process, how artists create and how everything comes together and finding that balance, and we're going to talk all about that. It is Monday, Goal Setting Monday, so let's hear some of her goals, and I'm going to make sure I fit that in. Now, I'm going to start with this first question. How does your creative process works? We kind of talked about it, but how does it start?
Well, for me, one of my main pitches in my artistry is I want people to know and believe that there's a way to make music of substance as well as music you can enjoy. And I think a lot of times people misconstrue that music that has depth or music that has meaning has to be either morbid or really sad or super serious or stern. And I want people to know that like having a positive message or saying something that has concept to it is something that can still be fun. And so I try to implement that in my music. That's one of my main goals in every song, is to combine the energy of concepts with really great music and infectious music. So I go into every session like, what will make people sing this over and over again? At the same time, how can I sneak a message in as well?
So now when you sneaking in that message, where can we find something in your lyrics? Is that somewhere in the beginning, or we're going into the middle, or we're going towards the ending of a song?
Well, I've released several records, 3 major on major streaming sites, and I just dropped the second mixtape. But like for instance, really quick, my first record was called My Story, and the reason I called it My Story is because as I was finding myself as an artist, because I'm multi-genred, it was really hard to find my own sound because I could sound like anybody. And so with that, I said, I think the only way that I'll really be truly successful as an artist is to just tell my truth. And so my first single was called My Story. My second single I put out was called Outside the Box. And it was because I knew that I was an unorthodox artist and I knew that I would never fit in to what people assumed I would be. And so I made a song celebrating being different and just acknowledging that that's always what I was going to be. And if you're like that as well, you now have an anthem in a song that celebrates yourself. And in this next record, the video you were playing, Same Page, that song is about falling in love, but it's about falling in love with your best friend. And so that's a lot of things a lot of people don't know, is that the song is an inspiration of being friends with somebody and then knowing you so well that there was nothing else to do but to fall for them. And so there's always like a hidden message in my music, subliminally.
I think there was a blank out there for the audience. Listen, everybody, you gotta listen to the artist, and it's important to listen to their music and their creative process, because there's always a story behind it and a message as well. Listen, everybody, tune back next minute on Brooklyn Beauty TV. We're featuring our Brooklyn artists here on Brooklyn Beauty TV.